Hello, welcome back to another video from Average FPL. Today we're just going to have a quick preview of Game Week 14, really because it starts 2 days after Game Week 13 ended. So we're just going to do a quick video just to get this one out there and just talk about my team and the fixtures going forward. So yeah, made a transfer. I only had 9 players playing in Game Week 13. So I made a transfer, made a keeper transfer actually. And I know that's not something that people normally do, but I just felt that I wasn't going to get a playing keeper out there. Ben Foster is currently injured, and you don't know when you're going to get him back. I had quite a bit of coins in the transfer fund, so I decided just to gain Edison for the time being, someone that's going to play. Man City have got good fixtures and are playing well. So I just figured, he is probably going to be the most likely one to get 6 points each week, and it'll just help me out. And then when Ben Foster's back, I'll just transfer him back in, and then change Smith Rowe back to De Bruyne as well. So I've got a couple of weeks for that, which will hopefully time nicely. So yeah, start with Edison in goal. Where Aston Villa, spoke about that. Both Liverpool defenders have Everton away, which is still in Liverpool, so you'd like to think they've still got a good chance of getting a clean sheet there. Hopefully Henry will play. If not, I quite like Loughton against Wolves anyway, so I think that's quite a good substitution that could come in. Decided to captain Salah. I think he's got a good fixture as well, but just in case, Son's at home to Brentford. So I think captain and vice captain are pretty set this week. Mason Mount's got a good fixture away at Watford, and Smith Rowe's playing Man United. That's a bit iffy, but I only had one free transfer. But you never know. You can still get some points. And up front, I would say Hwang and Pookie have reasonable fixtures. Hopefully, Hwang can score for me. He's not really been producing recently. Um, but Pookie and Ivan Toney have been. Pookie's got a good fixture. Ivan Toney's got a difficult fixture. But Spurs are definitely hit and miss at the moment. And, he's on pens as well. So I think he's a really good option, especially for his price. So, yeah, looking at other fixtures and other potential captaincy options, I think, you've really got Chelsea. If Lukaku was back, you'd say Captain Lukaku. If you want to take a risk and go for other Chelsea midfielders, then that's possible. I also think West Ham, if you were to captain Antonio, I think that's a good fixture against Brighton. Brighton are a bit out of form at the moment. And obviously, if you wanted to take a risk on a Man City attacker, um, they're always a good option. But really, Aston Villa are playing quite well at the moment. So that would be a really interesting game there. I also think if you've got Son or Kane, they're not bad options for captaincy either. But outside of that, you've got your Salah, and that's kind of it. That's where I stick at for captaincy. So yeah, hopefully if you see this, it's reminded you that there's a new deadline. Deadline is tonight at 6. So I think, as part of the Christmas sort of run-in, you're going to get these quick turnaround for game weeks and things. So it's really important not to get caught out. Um, I would also say that you need to just keep an eye on who is not playing. So team use is quite important. A lot of players get rotated. Even someone like Salah, you could say, has a chance to get rotated and just rested. But that's where I think the title race this year would be quite good because as Chelsea, Liverpool, and Man City all really going for it. So I think they're less likely to rest these big players. Whereas in previous years, say if Liverpool or Man City were running away with it, then they've got that sort of cushion where they could rest the players. So I think that will really help out this year in the Christmas time frame. So yeah, hopefully you guys know that there's a deadline tonight, and you've got your team sorted. And let me know what you think of my team. I know transferring a keeper is not really the done thing, but if I wasn't going to get any points anyway, then it just made sense because I was reasonably happy with the rest of my team anyway. But yeah, let me know what you think. Hopefully, you guys are looking forward to the game week. And I think I could maybe get a fifth green arrow in a row, which would obviously be a huge plus. So yeah, thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.